Good morning, welcome back to the channel. So how do I balance weight training and running? This video has been highly requested, so let's get into it. So some days I will just run, some days I will run and strength train, and today is one of those days. So when I run in the morning, it's usually fasted, unless I'm doing a harder effort, so like a speed threshold, some interval, or a super long run on like a weekend. The reason I eat on those days is because I need to top up my glycogen stores and make sure I do have the energy to be able to give 100% for those speed, interval, and long run days. Today is an easy run, so I'm going to be running fasted. So my morning protocol before a run is I have to shower. Something about it just wakes me up, gets me in the zone, gets me ready. Then I'll get a coffee into me, double shot espresso. Almost my favorite part of the day. Not only does the coffee taste good, it wakes me up, gets me in the zone, and it also helps me go to the bathroom because we do not need a crisis out on a run. If you're a runner, you know exactly what I'm talking about. 8K is easy today, about to go on my run. It sounds like it's raining, the sun hasn't come up yet, we're on that early grind. Then I'm gonna get back from my run, make my breakfast, get some fuel into me, and then we'll hit the gym. All right, I'm back, 8Ks in the bank, 41.05 on the clock. It's about 5-minute pace and kept the heart rate at 145. I'll chuck the workout up here. All right, so I just made my go-to brekkie. So got a cup, we've chucked some coconut yogurt in there, mixed it with some Tannica Blends protein powder. Mix that up, chuck some almonds, some organic blueberries, organic frozen blueberries, and then I've added some crunchy peanut butter. My beautiful daily breakfast. Honestly, it tastes like a dessert. Tastes like I'm treating myself every morning. Also, I forgot to say, I chucked this in the freezer for about an hour and a half. Okay, so before we dive into this, it'll make a whole lot more sense if I give some context to my current situation. So I'm currently training for a 100-kilometer race coming up in the next few weeks, but I'm also keeping a strong focus on the shorter distance races that I have in the first half of this year. So hypertrophy training hasn't been my main focus, but it's been more on the strength training side as more of a maintenance and injury prevention tool. Having gone through some injuries in the past, I know that running a lot is great and is definitely going to improve your times, but neglecting the strength training side of things is an easy road to getting injured. Finding the balance between the two has become really important to me as it allows me to train in my running sessions to my fullest and keeps me injury free and keeps my body nice and strong as well. So how do I balance both strength training and running? The secret is priorities. If your main goal is, for example, to run a sub 3-hour marathon, then your main goal and priority is going to be running. Meaning that you want to be in the best possible position to perform 100% in every run. 100% doesn't necessarily mean riding yourself off with every single run, but rather executing the prescribed stimulus to 100%. The morning is when I like to do my training. For me personally, I like to earn the right to relax for the rest of the day. I always run first and then strength train later, whether that's 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours later. I always make sure I get my running in first and then followed by my strength training, because running is my first priority and then strength training is my B priority. Because running is my first priority, that's where 100% of my energy will go. So I know that if I'm feeling a little bit flat at the gym one day, I can still be happy that I got a good effort in on my run for that day, and I'm still on track to my main A goal. So a lot of my workouts are full body focused with a focus on building running strength and injury prevention, but I'm a sucker for a classic row split, bit of a curl and press, purely for aesthetics and getting that pump. Back home. Look at that. In conclusion, figure out your goal and whether it is more suited towards running or lifting, and then program your week accordingly. If your goal is running, I would recommend at least 2 to 3 times in the gym, strength training, working on single leg stuff, core and full body workouts. If your goal is more towards lifting, then I would put more energy towards your strength training and try not to overwork yourself with running. Don't have your Ks up too high so that you're burning yourself out and you can't give it your all in your strength training. Another key aspect to this is to listen to your body and be sensible. So if you had a massive Sunday long run, I wouldn't back it up on the Monday following it with a massive leg day, because that's just gonna jeopardize your run for either the Monday or the Tuesday. You can pretty much just write off that speed session that you've got planned. And it works the other way. Okay, don't go out and smash yourself with a big long run if you know you've got a key strength workout the next day or even that same day. Be smart about how you train, about how you program, and how you execute. That is all for today's video, guys. If you have any other questions regarding how I balance strength training and running, write it in the comments below and I'll get back to you on that. If you have any ideas for future content as well, chuck it down below or reach out to me on Instagram, Dave the Runner. You can also follow me on Strava, David Stoff or Dave the Runner as well. If you haven't given this video a like, make sure you do that right now and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.